Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Thank you for joining me, Rash Mahmood, here for day 3 at Frozen Lake, St Moritz in Switzerland for the Cricket on Ice Festival 2026. We're on pitch 1. Schedule start of 10 AM local for this clash between the German CC, played 2-1-2, but only squeaked by narrowly in an absolute thriller yesterday afternoon in blizzard conditions, getting home on the final delivery, winning by 1 run against the Flamingos. Their opponents, St Moritz, played 2, lost 2. Been a bit unlucky, in fairness, but German CC now, barring an absolute miracle in the game that's going to go off across my right shoulder on pitch 2, that they will be going into tomorrow's finals day to play his yet undecided opponent. They'll know who they'll be playing from 1 o'clock this afternoon when the top of the table clash in the other group, Tallinn Hippos versus the Touring Cavaliers. Both 2 out of 2, winner takes all in that match. All to play for. So, just about set. German CC won the toss. They've elected to bat. Your umpires, Duncan Hart from Switzerland, Sap Chakraborty from Switzerland, and your scorer, Ashwin Lakaraju, also from Switzerland. It looks like it's the different opening partnership. It has been the German CC skipper, Philip Backstad. He's played fantastically in this tournament. He's opened up with Alistair Pike in the first game. They had a 117 run partnership. Alistair Pike has been a standout batter, 2 scores in the 40s. But a different combination today. The skipper, Philip Backstad, is out there. It's Konstantin Waltenberg, who's his opening partner. So, going to see crank to pipe. He's going to open up for St Moritz. Here we go then, folks. First delivery. It's played out into the deep. On the leg side. Should be a very comfortable 2. And it is. Good throw though. German CC off the mark. So if you just joined us, you're more than welcome. This format, 15 overs per side, no more than 3 overs per bowler. Overs 1 to 14. Leg side wides are in play. That's a full toss. Right on cue. Leg side wides and no balls. Overs 1 to 14. You don't get another delivery. In standard cricket, it's just 2 runs added to the score. Apart from the 15th and final over, where if you do bowl a wide or a no ball, you're penalised. 2 runs and an extra ball is added. So that was signalled a no ball by the umpire, Duncan Hart. So 2 more to the total, 4 without loss. That's a lovely shot. It's a really, really nice shot. The skipper, first 4 of the boundary, swiveled on it very, very nicely indeed. Backwards of square. Just absolutely scooted over the surface. That was a good start. Number skipper, that's tossed up. Just watchful this time by Backstad, and there's no run. 8 without loss then. As the sun just starts peeking over the mountains. Oh, that's slapped up. Oh, didn't quite catch all of it. Sat up very nicely. And for those of you joining us for the first time, this ball that they're using is a sort of plastic ball. It does some weird and wonderful things once it pitches. You see that one there. The players should be used to it now. I'd advocate just waiting to see what the ball does, and then you can adjust your shot accordingly. But you'll get one that flies up off a length and one that will roll right past your ankles. That's down the leg side. We'll wait for umpire heart signal. I think it's going to be a wide. No, it doesn't single it. There you go then. First over gone, folks. 9 without loss. German CC winning the toss and electing to bat. It's a very crisp morning here. Overnight snow. We should be set for a fine day. Those of you who were with the broadcast yesterday, it got very, very cold in the afternoon. We had some very, very heavy snow flurries. Thankfully, the matches were able to be completed. It's a great credit to all the team here and all the players. Difficult surface to contend with.
I don't know what one he'll do. Yeah, whatever one he
Kawia Memon from this near end. He's come on to bowl his first over. German skipper taking strike. And that's wide, way wide outside the off stump. Signal as such. First action for Sap Chakraborty. Standing at this near end. Rinse and repeat. Another 2 to the total. And it's one of the things, the feature of this tournament, folks, it is difficult for the bowlers. It gets wet, slippy, it's difficult to control. Try and cut the number of wides and no balls down. Oh, thick edge this time. Went after it. Should be runs there. Completed one. There's a misfield. And they come back for 2. So if you can try and limit the extras as much as you can. And scores north of 120. I think you give yourself a very, very good chance of winning the fixture. So Mayman in once more. Oh, see again there, folks. Wasn't a particularly short delivery. It just lifted up. It should be 2. I'll wait for the umpire's signal. I'm not sure Philip got anything on it. No, he didn't. There you see. Hand raised up in the air. 2 byes. That's a better delivery. Fuller. It's just a nervous prod forward. Big hefty swing. And the last delivery of that over from the German skipper. Thick inside edge, just dribbled out into the leg side. And there's no run. 2 overs gone here then, folks. Smash between German CC and Moritz CC. 17 without loss. It's the skipper leading the way. 9 off 8 deliveries that he's faced. His partner, Konstantin Waltenberg, yet to get off the mark. He'll be hoping to rectify that, as he'll be facing. Be Topai to continue from the far end. As the sun peaks up above the mountain tops, very pleasant indeed. People walking across the ice. There's been horses exercising this morning. Fabulous scene. Oh, that's a good delivery. Nice and full. Waltenberg looking to play that into the leg side. Make any contact, just wrapping on the pad. No serious appeal. It's to Pike in again. This time, more of a forceful shot, and Waltenberg gets off the mark.
Maybe we can take the other way around.
Yeah, would have been
Never
nicer,
mind.
but that's fine. But this is at least safer.
Yeah.
Much safer. Okay.
I can put a box or something.
It's a wide ball.
Yeah, I think we're good now.
So Spike coming round the wicket now. Oh, it's a full toss. That's probably going to be signalled a wide as well. It is. And just to compound things, the batsman trot through for a single. So, an expensive delivery. 3 from that. Well, they didn't quite catch all of it, Waltenberg, but it's a thickish inside edge down to the fielder at fine leg. 1 more to the total. Brings the score on to 24 for no wicket. German CC after 3 overs. Decent start for them. You see the projected score, folks. If we carry on at this rate of 8 and over, 120. So finals day tomorrow. And then it's a whole clear up before the lake attracts thousands of visitors on Sunday for a horse racing meeting that takes place on the a big swing and a miss, and he's gone. So Mimon strikes, first ball of his second over, big swing from Waltenberg. Never really looked comfortable, in fairness. Breakthrough for St Moritz then, 24 for 1. So the skipper, Philip Backstad, just having a word with some of his teammates. It might have prompted a change in the batting order. We'll have a look. Might be Nick Bond. It might be Nick Bond coming out. I can't see because there's a fielder right in my eye line. Well, there is a German CC player making his way out to the mill, just in discussions with the skipper. It is Nick Bond. Right-hander. Oh. First breakthrough for St Moritz. It's a very, very powerful German CC batting unit, however. Some big hitters down the order. Of Terry Barrett and Alistair Pike. Are we being kept back? There's an appeal for LBW, but it's very, very optimistic. Clearly going down the leg side, and umpire Chakraborty shakes his head. But the likes of Alistair Pike, who must be one of the leading run scorers in the tournament, I would suggest. 2 scores in the 40s. Hits the ball a long way. Move in again. Oh, thick inside edge onto his pad. Nick Bond. Looking to play that into the leg side, wasn't really there to hit in that direction. Probably better advised playing it with a straighter back past the bowler. A good over so far from Mimon. Oh, big swing and a miss again, looking to play it into the leg side for a ball outside the off stump, narrowly missing the off stump. Encouragement from his teammates. An excellent over so far. Bond on the move, chases a wide one outside the off stump. I fancy that's a wide, it is. So 2 more to the total, 26 for 1. Oh, he's got him. Well, very, very good over for St Moritz. And Kawa Mimon 2 wickets in that over. And it's Nick Bond out without troubling the scorers. So the German CC lose their second wicket, 26 for 2. Like Sam Moritz Cricket Club have only woken out of their slumber that they seem to have been in for the first 2 days. It may be a bit of complacency from German CC. They know that they're probably home and hosed. It's going to take a miracle for them to be overhauled with the net run rate that they have. Well, you never know. So Tapai, 2 overs so far. He's going to finish up. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. And the new batter in is young Steve Withnell. Young man standing at the non-striker's end at the moment. You can just see Philip Bakshad just having a word with himself. You know he missed out on that previous delivery. Bit better that time, just back in his crease, tucks it nicely into mid-wicket region. Fielder trots round, keeps it to 1. And young Stephen, the classical leave there, outside the off stump, signalled a wide. The bat's about as big as him, bless him. He's good on young Stephen. Oh, wide delivery as he skips out of the way. Oh, that's nicely played. Yeah, waited for it, watched it. Just tucked it round the corner. Well done, young Stephen. End of the over then. 32 for 2 after 5. So, overs 1 to 5 of the power play. I'm sure you won't be able to see it on your screen, folks, but there are some discs round in a 20-metre circle, no more than 2 fielders allowed outside that circle. Those restrictions are now lifted. You can have no more than 5. Kawamimon to continue. Looking for his 3rd wicket. Ooh. Oh, it's reared up off a length. No. The Whitnell. Not a lot he could do about that. That's a nice shot. Very elegantly played through the offside. He trots through, gets a pat on the back from the bowler. Quite rightly too. Classical shot through the covers. Brings the German CC skipper onto strike. Slight change in the field. Man goes onto the boundary at deep square leg. And that's nicely played as well. Straight down the ground. Just a single though. Well taken by the keeper, but it is a wide down the leg side. And that's the over. And well bowled. 3 overs, 2 for 12 for Kaywa Maimon. Good return. 6 overs gone here. Pitch 1, Sam Moritz Day 3, Cricket on Ice 2026. Thank you for joining me, Rash Mahmood. We've had 2 action-packed days. I'm sure Day 3 is going to be no different whatsoever. Glad to say it's It's a beautiful morning here. Sun's out, clear blue skies, marked contrast to yesterday when it was very gloomy and chilly. So let's going to rest on how the German CC skipper Philipp Backstad addresses this. We've got a change. Bowling from the far end. Occurs the corner. Oh, better delivery that. Complete opposites from the first delivery to that one. That was quicker, flatter, and beaten for pace was the German skipper. Nicely played in the end by Backstad. Rising up on him, just rolled his wrist on the ball, tucked it behind square on the leg side, but there is a man in. Shot in on the 45, so no run. Oh, there's an appeal, that's out. Yeah, it looked very, very close. And umpire Hart with the finger of doom. Here we go. Now the replay function seems to have frozen folks, but yeah, absolutely no doubt about that whatsoever. Well, St Moritz Cricket Club, good inroads into this very, very powerful German CC batting unit. That's the skipper gone. 38 for 3. It was a good delivery from Corder. It was quick, it was full, it was straight. So the German skipper departs. 11 out of 14 deliveries with 1-4. So right on cue. Alistair Pike. He's been magnificent in the 2 matches so far. 2 scores in the 40s. A lot's going to rest on him now that the skipper has departed. It's Corder then. In it comes. Oh, he's squirts into the offside. There is a man close in on the offside. He's dropped in front of him. Oh, wide outside the off stump, missed by everybody. And it goes for 4 byes. Seven gone then. German CC, first time really in this tournament in a bit of bother. 42 for 3. As I said at the top of the broadcast, they do about a long way down. Some very, very powerful hitters in their lineup. The likes of Terry Barrett, Frano Brakel, can hit the ball. Michael Kuhnberg, Marcus von Luttitz. So no need to panic just yet. 8 overs to go. But the St Moritz boys, I think they've been chastened over the first couple of days. They really know they haven't performed to their potential. A lot of good players in their squad. Just been found wanting. So in Velterskit from this near end. It's outside the off stump. And young Whitnell had a little dabble at that. No contact made and there's no run. Ooh, that's gone all along the ground. And there you go, folks. Looking at an example of how things can change here, delivery to delivery. It's why it's so difficult for the batters. That's nice contact this time. John?
Yep.
I'm not sure the replay function's working again. Is it on standby? Yeah, of course you can.
Just have a look. And if it's not, I will. You just say bye bye to the stream shortly, and
I've just got our technical guru, John, to come in to look at the replay function. It may well be we have to reset.
it did. Why did it? It did work. But there's two that do that. And
That's a good delivery. Nothing Pike could do about that. Just played it back down the pitch and there's no run. That's a full toss, leg stump. Nicely played by Pike. Comfortable makes two. But a good over.
So if you just say bye bye to the stream, and we will be back in about 1 minute.
Okay, you may have heard that, folks. We're just going to try and get the replay function sorted out. So say goodbye for now. Hopefully we'll be back in a couple of minutes. I hope it doesn't spoil your enjoyment of this game between German CC and St Moritz. See you in a couple of minutes. Okay, folks. Well, unfortunately, we can't get the replay function going. But while we've been away, well, it's been a calamitous few overs for German CC. It's in 3 wickets first. Very, very dangerous Alistair Pike. Lead the ball into the offside off corner. There was a run all day long. He set off. He actually got to the other end, but his batting partner, young Stephen Whitnell, was not moving. St Moritz fielder had a simple task of throwing it back to the keeper. And that was Pike out for 2. And Maxiel, he came in. He was caught, very well caught as well. And backwards ball going over his head at short mid wicket. Still out for no score after 3 deliveries. And then Leo Freak, he was caught and bowled off bowling of Francis Kluber, absolutely smashed back. And Kluber just put his hand up and they stuck in. So 52 for 6, German CC. Marcus von Luttitz, the batter on strike, reaches that one. There's a man at the 45, goes straight to him, good field placement, and there's no run. Yeah, apologies for the delay in transmission, folks. We're trying to get the replay function up, but despite John's best efforts, I'm afraid we weren't able to fix it. We'll try and rectify it between innings. So, 11 gone, 4 to go. German CC, 52 for 6. And I said at the top of the broadcast, German CC are pretty much home and hose due to their 2 wins out of 2, their final match in this group. Their net run rate is such that it will take a very weird set of circumstances for them not to make the grand final tomorrow. But you never know.
Let's move to the right.
So it looks like the skipper, Chris Lodge. It is indeed. Handing his topman hat to Sap Chakraborty, the umpire. Left arm over for Chris. And Stephen Whitnell. Oh, it's going down round. If the German CC can somehow manage to get to somewhere between 90 and 100, gives himself a fighting chance. So Chris Lodge about to come in. His first delivery just played back down the pitch and there's no run. The great and the good and they're making their way to this fabulous resort.
Technical issue fixed.
Good. It's a very fancy looking jet, just flies overhead. Beautiful clear blue skies here, folks. It is a glorious morning in sharp contrast to yesterday afternoon when Miss Oath and John were absolutely frozen. That's played down the ground. Just the one. Much nicer conditions today. Yes, just checking the replay. It does seem to be working, folks. So there you go. Lodge in again then. Oh, beaten outside the off stump. Von Luttitz. Questionable footwork, I have to say. That's a big swing and a miss. And wicket for Chris Lodge. So another wicket for Sam Moritz. 53 for 7. Von Luttitz the man out. Bowled Chris Lodge for 1 off the 4 deliveries he faced. It's a little and large out there at the moment. You'll see the batter just walking into the picture from the right hand side. Young Stephen, he's still there. 7 off the 19 deliveries that he's faced. It looks like it's Terry Barrett. Larger than life character, Terry. I believe it's him. He can hit the ball a long, long way, folks. And I think they'll need him to. German CC innings just unravelling a touch. Oh, great effort. Chris Lodge smashed back. There you go. It's a fabulous effort from Chris Lodge. It really was. Very, very hard by Terry Barrett. He did well to get his hand to it, did Chris. Unfortunately, not able to hold on. It's end of that over. 12 overs gone here on pitch 1 on the lake at St Moritz. Day 3 cricket on ice 2026. German CC, top of the group, played 2-1-2 against St Moritz. Yet to register a victory, but going well against the table toppers. 54 for 7. 3 overs to go. It will be Terry Barrett on strike. And Tilipan Rasalingham is going to have a bolt from the far end. Please get in touch with us on the YouTube stream. I'd like to hear your comments, your thoughts. Well, no shot offered by Terry Barrett. Ball dribbles out into the leg side and there's no run. That's a good delivery. Nothing that Terry Barrett could do about that. Wrestlingham right on target, just prodding forward. Dabs it out into the offside and there's no run. That's shorter this time. Down the leg side, signal to wide, but high heart, that's racing away over this surface. And 4 wides. Welcome runs for German CC. $60 for 7 then. Wrestlingham prepares to come in again from the far end. In he comes, flighted up. Oh, that bat looks like a matchstick in Terry Barrett's hand. He's a very big unit. I'm sure he won't mind me saying so. That's played powerfully down the ground. Should be fielded, and it is. Just the one. Brings out young Stephen Whitnell on strike. 7 from the 19 deliveries that he's faced. Field coming in. I think I'll be tempted, Chris Lodge, just to try and let young Stephen get down to the other end. I think the danger, no disrespect to Stephen, is going to come from Terry Barrett. But no harm done. Misses that final delivery outside the off stump. End of the 13th over then. German CC winning the toss and electing to bat. 61 for 7. A couple of wickets for Kawa Mimon. Kersler Corder bowled well. 2 overs, 1 for 3 and 1 for 5 for Ian Velskit. And it's the skipper, Chris Lodge. He's going to continue from the near end. Just having a quick look round. He's tucking his cap into his trousers, ready to go. Here he comes then. Oh, changed his mind, did Terry Barrett. He just had a quick look on the leg side there. I think Chris Lodge is going to be tempting him because he's left a massive gap between orthodox square leg and a shortish mid-wicket. No one out deep on that leg side. Oh, goes wide on the offside this time. Yeah, throws his hands up. Signalled a wide. Fielder out in the deep. Wideish, long on. Oh, thick edge. Thick edge off Barrett's bat on that occasion. Just evades the keeper. 3 strides down the wicket and he's at the other end. Is Terry Barrett. 1 more to the total then. 64 for 7. Oh, fuller delivery from Lodge, missed by everybody. Batter, keeper, by signalled. 1 more to the total. Big swing and a miss from Barrett. Ball outside the off stump. His legs went one way towards leg. His bat was flailing towards off, but made absolutely no contact whatsoever. He'll be looking to get down the other end. He's gone straight up in the air. It should be out. No, it's not. Just dropped straight in front of the fielder. Well, touch fortunate, Terry Barrett. End of the over then. 14 gone. Final over to come. German CC moved on to 66 for 7. Just a reminder, folks, final over, wides and no balls, normal cricket rules apply. You get the penalty and the extra delivery. There's going to be a substitution. Young Stephen Whitnell, in a round of applause. Retired for 7 off 21. So, what can German CC score from this last over? Rasselingham. Oh, swing and a miss. Yeah, he's got hold of that one. It was shorter from Rasselingham, and Terry Barrett just swivelled on it. He dispatched it. Square leg. You see on the replay, folks. Very nicely timed indeed, and a very welcome 4 for the German CC. $70 for 7. Can they eke out another 8 or 9 runs? As a result of that one, Rasselingham just moving the fielder a bit squarer. Orthodox square leg about 3/4 of the way back. Oh, Terry Barrett, he was looking to go big over mid-wicket. And that's where he's gone. Fielder this time by the man at square leg. And they're going to come back for 2. They should make it quite comfortably. They do. Score moves on to 72 for 7. That's in the air, down the ground. Oh, the fielder's over on it. They're going to be coming back for 2. No, big stop side, fielder's on the ground. No harm done. So Florian Gauthier. He's going to face the last delivery. Short, Gauthier plays an orthodox cricket shot into the offside, straight to the fielder. 1 more to the total. And overcalled by umpire Duncan Hart. 74 for 7 German CC reach. I think they're going to be slightly disappointed. On the other hand, San Moritz, they will be absolutely delighted. And German CC, uncharacteristic for them, they just really didn't get going. Only 2 players have reached double figures. The skipper opening up the batting, Philip Backstad with 11, and at the tail end, Terry Barrett 11 not out. Everybody else had a calamitous spell of a couple of overs, run outs, and people getting out without scoring. But it was decent bowling, I've got to say. Kawir Mimon, 3 overs, no maidens, 2 for 12. Ian Velsky, 2 overs, no maidens, 1 for 5. Kirsten Corder, a bit of pace, 2 overs, no maidens, 1 for 3. And Chris Lodge, the skipper, chipping in 2 overs, no maidens, 1 for 6. So at the innings break, St Moritz, when they come out in about 10-15 minutes time, they will need 75 runs to win in 15 overs. So the run rate is not too difficult at all. They'll be hoping that the German CC bowling has been as fragile as their batting has been today, and that they will reach their target with a minimum amount of fuss. So once again, apologies for the technical issues that we had, but hopefully John's fixed them all. About 10-15 minutes time, we'll be back out and see how St Moritz get on in their chase to register their first victory in this pool group. From Rashford here at St Moritz, I'll see you in about 15 minutes time. Moritz, which is that very, very worthy foundation. Well, thank you for rejoining me. Rashford here. Pitch 1 at St Moritz, day 3, cricket on ice, 2026. The final games in the group stages. German CC versus St Moritz. Top against bottom. German CC 2 out of 2 so far. Practically guaranteeing their place in tomorrow's grand final. But they struggled mightily, having won the toss and elected to bat 74 for 7 off their 15 overs. Some very, very decent bowling from the St Moritz club. They've shown up today. They've been a bit disappointing in the first 2 days. So they don't have to do anything silly. Nice and sensibly, and they'll get there, hopefully, with fewer than the allocated 15 overs that they have. Sap Chakraborty, the umpire, just raising his hand. I think we're all ready to go. It's left-hander Kurs Lakorda, who's going to be on strike. Oh, it's wide, to say the least. To start, from Maximilian Seal. So if you're just joining us, folks, overs 1 to 14, any wides or no balls, 2 runs are added to the total. You don't get an extra ball. But as the batsman ran there, you get 2 for the wide, 1 for the run. That's nicely played, wide outside the leg stump. And Rushan Singh, he gets off the mark with the first boundary of the innings. Rushan Singh again, just watches that outside the off stump. Another wide signalled, not a good start for German CC. And Max, wide, of which they ran a single, so 3 there, then a 4, then another wide. We're up to 9 already. And that's going to be single, another wide, and it is. He'll afford to give these cheap runs away, defending such a small total.
Would you like some water?
Oh, yes, please. That's a better delivery. Beaten outside the off stump, Rushan Singh, just prodding forward. Much better. Oh, I fancy that's going to be a wide as well. It is. Well, not the start that German CC would have wanted. One scoring shot from Rushan Singh, dispatched very nicely backwards of square for 4, but the rest, apart from one genuinely good delivery that beat the outside edge of Singh's bat. It's wides from Max Seal to start. 13 without loss, St Moritz in their pursuit of 75 to register their first victory in this group stage. I would like to hear your thoughts. Please comment on the YouTube stream. I will do my best to read everything out. So, Corder on strike. Marcus von Lutitz from the far end. Just loops one up. Ah, that's dispatched. That's gone. It's gone a long way as well. 6. Here on the replay, yeah, just walked across, did corner. It was there for him to hit, and hit it he did. Nice shot. Rattling along here. Sam Moritz, 19 without loss. You see that ball just sat up. You saw it on the replay, folks. Afforded Corder so much time. Goes the opposite way this time. The chase for the fielder. Will he get there? No, he won't. So back-to-back boundaries for Corder. Opposite way this time. Just again waiting for the ball. And it's a good tactic to employ. .23 without loss then. They obviously want to be first in the dinner queue, the Sam Moritz boys. Oh, yeah, waited with again. Well done, well watched. Oh, there's a misfield out there. They're going to come back for 2, are they? No, they're not. Should have gone for 2. It was misfielded. Might be overthrows here, and indeed there is. So, the Vegas are playing cricket on ice. There was a definite 2 out to the fielder who misfielded to the deep point boundary. His throw came in, wasn't able to be gathered by the keeper. It's another run to the total, another run to Kersley Corday. 12 off 4 for him. Oh, big swing and a miss. Gave himself some room, stepping to the leg side. Narrowly missing the off stump. That's a great shot as well. That may go for 4 as well. It has. You just see on the replay, just hit the ball very, very hard. Powerfully built. Kersley Corder. He moves on to 16 from the 6 deliveries that he's faced. 29 without loss. The final delivery. Just it's the second over, tossed up again, and he's gone big again. Another 4. Here we go. Look at him, just giving himself a bit of room. Beautiful, clean swing of the bat, and that disappeared. Over mid off for 4. Well, an expensive over from Marcus von Lutitz. To go with an expensive over from Seal to start with. 33 without loss after 2 overs for Sam Moritz. Kersley Corder, 20 off the 7 deliveries that he's faced. One very, very big 6 over deep mid wicket. Went a long way. Actually went onto the other pitch to my right. They have to stop play. Followed up with some lusty blows. Well, it's a change in bowling, but it's no change in fortune. Rushan Singh hit for 4, full toss on leg stump. Konstantin Waltenberg replacing Maximilian Shield. And he gets the same treatment. Thank you, Joe. 37 without loss. Just a slight delay up by Duncan Hart. He's making sure. Overs 1 to 5 of the power play, folks. You can only have 2 fielders outside the 20 metre circle. I know you can't see the circle, but it is there. The purple discs on the floor. Singh just reaches for that one outside the off stump. Bit of an ugly shot, really. Thickish inside edge, and it just dribbles back to the bowler, Waltenberg, and there's no run. It's a better delivery. Much better for Woltenberg. Well played by Singh, just tucks it into the leg side. Straight to the fielder, Nick Bond at mid-wicket, and they trot through for a single. Oh, it's gone big again. Oh, this time it's caught. What a brilliant catch. Unfortunately, it's out of the camera view. But caught all of that, and the fielder right on the boundary edge at deep long on. Makes an absolute worldie. Well, short and sweet for Corder, but I think he's done his job. Wonderful, wonderful catch. It really was, folks. So, a wicket. And we saw this yesterday with German CC. They were under the pump against the Flamingos, but they stuck at it, got a couple of quick wickets, and then really put the squeeze on, eventually winning by 1 run off the final delivery. As Indika Pereira makes his way out. But what a fabulous catch. It's a real pity we can't... we have the fixed cameras here, folks. If we had the roving camera, it really was, well, catch of the tournament for me. And it was the skipper positioning himself all the way out there. Philip Backstad. Wicket for Konstantin Woltenberg then. And it was at Kersley Corder. 20 off the 8 deliveries that he faced. 3 fours and a very, very big 6. So, Woltenberg in again. Ball didn't really rise that high. And, Pereira just plays it back down the ground. So 3 overs gone. St Moritz 38 for 1. Remember, their target is 75 to register their first victory of the tournament. But a welcome breakthrough after a torrid first couple of overs for German CC. They'll be hoping that that sparks a bit of a revival in their fortunes. I think it'll be Terry Barrett who is going to be coming on from the far end. Indeed it is. The unmistakable figure of Terry Barrett. See how he gets on. Roshan Singh on strike as Barrett makes his way in. Bowls. It's a good delivery. Thickish inside edge, squirts out towards the man at mid-wicket, and there's no run. But a good delivery, good start. It's been one of the most notable things watching this German outfit over the last couple of days, and that's another good delivery. It's not always gone their own way, but they've stuck together. A very, very committed group of players. You can achieve a lot with that togetherness. But, they need to start taking wickets, limiting the runs being given. Oh, it's probably a wide. It is. But they're a talented bunch. They showed that yesterday. That's... Ooh. Well, Roshan Singh's looking at umpire Hart, suggest why he didn't stretch his arms out. Outside the off stump. And this time, just guided nicely. They're going to look for 2. And they should... Oh, yes, no. They should get back, and they do. Bit of hesitation first off. Pereira at the non-striker's end. Seemed to be reluctant to take the second run. Good delivery. Squared Singh up. Good over actually from Philip Barrett for the chaos that's gone before him. 42 for 1 St Moritz after 4 overs. 75 is their target. So 33 more runs required. 11 overs to go. In the big scheme of things, they should get there quite comfortably. And that'll please skipper Chris Lodge. There's a tremendous amount of work, Chris. He was out here first thing when I got here about 8:15. Sweeping the pitch and doing the boundaries. And tremendous amount of work that goes into putting a festival like this on in these conditions. And Waltenberg, yeah, it's a decent delivery, but Pereira just tucks it round the corner to fine leg. Trots through for a single, one more to the total.
Germany, and now I started in Switzerland. They didn't have an entity there. So that if anybody
43 for 1 then.
back, they want to get sponsored.
And at the end of this over, the fielding restrictions will be lifted. You have a maximum of 5 fielders outside the ring. But as it stands, you can just have the 2 outside. And umpire Hart just explaining.
I mean, before 5 years, I'm still in touch with him. This Gantrish. Here I go alone. I mean, I'm not a perfect skier.
Yeah, me also. I'll try next time.
Tomorrow I'll do.
So they finally sorted it out. Man goes out to deep square leg.
You can drink if you want.
And
Tomorrow,
long on. Waltenberg in again. Singh. Oh, he's
morning or afternoon?
going to watch that go harmlessly outside the off stump. And another wide signalled by umpire Chakraborty. 45 for 1 then.
Right, so this is going, right? Copy CC. So tomorrow is, today is this.
Big swing and a miss. And gone. Well, I don't think there was any real need for Singh to do that. As you see on the replay, folks, it's an almighty swing. Absolutely nowhere near it. I don't know what the issue is here.
This is going to be touring oh, that's an important match. The touring Cavaliers and telling you will do that, right? Yes, we will do it. I mean, everybody's is important match. Everybody was elected.
Well, that looked a legitimate delivery to me, but it's been he signalled with no ball, and I believe that was for fielders. Well, that really is very poor cricket from the German CC. Umpire Duncan Hart made it quite clear to the skipper that you only can have 2 fielders outside. Made a big show of moving someone to deep square leg, and the skipper himself actually went to long on. I don't know who the other fielder was, but I can only presume as a result of that, regardless of what happened, it's a no ball. So, a reprieve for Rushan Singh. And he plays that next delivery out to the skipper, fielding it long on. Not the greatest cricket there from the German CC side. They were advised by umpire Duncan Hart. It seemed to have got the fielders in the positions that they wanted. And nevertheless, no ball. End of 5 overs then. 48 for 1, Sam Moritz chasing at 75. And after the fun and games in that over, with the fielding restrictions, 5 players can field outside the circle. Let's hope they don't fall foul of that. It's a shame. Waltenberg, it was a decent delivery. Aided enormously by a reckless shot from Rushan Singh. But, no harm done for him. He'll be facing at this near end. Terry Barrett, in he comes. Bowls, that's short. He has to reach for it. Slight misfield allows him to trot through for a single. 1 more to the total. 49 for 1. It's a beautiful morning here. And we're expecting it to stay like this for the rest of the day. Clear blue skies, folks. Sun's out. Magnificent setting. It's Barrett in again. Rise, that's going to be a wide. And with that wide, 50 up for Sam Moritz. 51 for 1. 24 more runs required. Plenty of time to get there. Nicely tucked round the corner by Pereira. Should be the single. It is. 52 for 1. Oh, he's done well, Roshan Singh there. It was a ball that hooked up quite markedly from where he thought it was initially. Did well to get up on his tiptoes, just swivel round, roll of the wrists and dabbed it out backwards of square and scampered through for another single. 53 for 1. There's Barrett's in again. Fuller delivery, that's in the air. Will it carry? No. Yeah, it's a bit fortunate, Pereira. Looking to turn that into the leg side, thick outside edge, just looped up into the air. The fielder at point couldn't get there in time. 1 more to the total then. Was umpire Hart just adjusting the stumps at the far end. There's Terry Barrett, makes his way in again. Bowls. He hasn't got all of that, Singh. Played out into the deep. Fielded it at deep square leg. Just the 1. So the end of that Terry Barrett over. 6 overs gone. St Moritz Cricket Club 55 for 1. Their target 75, so 20 more runs required. So it's going to be Konstantin Waltenberg to continue. 2 overs, 1 for 11. A pretty decent return from him so far. He'll be looking to finish his 3rd and final over with a bit of a flourish. Try and take a wicket. Roshan Singh. 15 from the 17 deliveries he's faced. And of course, in Waltenberg's previous over, he was out. Clean bowled. It was deemed a no ball because too many fielders were outside the circle. And this time he just plays that very nicely into the offside. Ambles through for a single. He moves on to 16. Bring Pereira on strike. Oh, thick edge from Pereira. Chased a wide one. He's got fortunate. Long legs of Terry Barrett doing the chasing. But a comfortable 2. Yeah, a wry smile on his face. It wasn't the best of shots, but he got away with it. 2 more to the total and 2 more to him. He moves on to 5. And St Moritz 58 for 1. That's a better shot. Nicely into the offside. Through cover point. A good bit of fielding out there. Keeps it to 1. 59 for 1. Chris Lodge, the St Moritz skipper, he'll be pleased with this performance. Oh, that's nicely played as well. He's a bit disappointed. The performances over the first 2 days. They're a very talented unit. St Moritz just didn't click in all 3 phases. But it'd be nice to finish with a victory. And then they go again tomorrow, depending on where they finish in the table. It's a nice shot straight down the ground, up with a running for that. Beautifully timed for 4. Very orthodox cricket shot. Here you go, folks. Watch this. Yeah. Right out the coaching manual. 64 for 1 then, with that boundary. 7 overs gone. Rushan Singh on 17. Indira Pereira on 10. The man out, Kersley Corder, for a very entertaining 20 of just 8 deliveries. But the damage was done for German CC in their batting effort. As I say, they've got some very, very good batsmen. Alistair Pike, the standout player of the tournament so far. Well, he went down the order, but he was run out in calamitous fashion. And from then on, wickets fell very, very cheaply. Could never really get going. Bit of resistance from Terry Barrett towards the end, scoring 11. But in truth, they were under the cosh from a long way out. There's not enough runs on the board, and they started off disastrously in their bowling effort as well. 30 odd after 2 overs. So all things being equal, this should be a relatively comfortable victory for Sam Moritz. Oh, bottom edge. As Marcus von Luttitz replaces Terry Barrett at the far end. Fantastic lederhosen that the German CC players, the vast majority, are wearing. Just adds that little bit to this competition. Nicely played by Singh, out into the deep on the offside. He's in no hurry, trots through for a single. And they're a very sociable bunch of the Germans, let me put it that way. Oh, that's dispatched. Bit straight to the field. Oh, he's dropped it. Well, it went straight to the fielder, Pereira, and at fine leg. Didn't have to move. Straight into the breadbasket and out. And just sums up this game for German CC, really. Missed opportunities. Oh, thickish edge from Singh. Again, a bit fortunate to get away with that. 1 more to him, 1 more to the total then. He was on to 19 after 22 deliveries that he's faced. Indira Pereira, 11 from the 10 that he's faced, 67 for 1. 8 more runs required. Waited for and played very nicely indeed. 4 runs to Pereira. We're just getting some clarification whether it was a 4 or a 6. Yeah, 4 signal by umpire Hart. But that was a good example, folks, of just waiting and seeing what this ball does. It does react in different ways, of course. I mean, it wasn't a short pitch delivery by any means. It wasn't half track, but now and again the ball will pop up. Not at pace that von Luttitz is bowling, of course, so it allowed Pereira just to be watchful, get himself in position, and basically decide where he was going to deposit the ball. 71 for 1 then. Just the 4 runs required. We're going to finish with a flourish. Is Pereira going to go big? The long handle, let's have a look. Oh, he's missed. He's missed it. He's walked right across his stumps and missed a straight one. Well, I think he was going for the big flourish. Take the winning runs. You just have a look at this, folks. He's on his bike. Yeah, he'll be disappointed with himself, but in the big scheme of things, it makes not one bit of difference. Second wicket then for German CC. Sam Moritz, 71 for 2. And it's the skipper, Chris Lodge, making his way out. Indira Pereira, 15 after 12 deliveries with 2 4s. Clean bowled by Marcus von Luttitz, so well done, Marcus. Big smile on his face. He'll be left to Chris Lodge. Fancy to strike the winning runs. So with Von Luttitz running from the far end, it's allowed the change of ends for Terry Barrett. Roshan Singh, man on strike, 19 of 22. Roshan Singh just pushes that first delivery. This Terry Barrett over into the offside. Allows the skipper, Chris Lodge, to get down to the striker's end. He's having a quick survey. Barrett makes his way in. Oh, played uppishly by Lodge. A bit fortunate. Didn't quite catch it as he wanted to. The ball just looped in the air. Just in front of the fielder. It was backwards a square on the 45. On the leg side. 2 required then. They're going to get it. No, for a moment. Sap Chakraborty, the umpire, just had a little look to see if he could give that as a wide. Dot ball then. Oh, great bit of fielding by the young man. Super stuff. Hit very, very hard by Roshan Singh, getting a well-deserved round of applause just off screen. And that should be it. Yeah, just passing outside the line of leg stump. Groans of disappointment from German CC. But rules of the competition. Leg side wides. That's it. Sap Chakraborty just explaining it. Yeah, I'm sorry. And that's it. St Moritz reached their target of 75. Courtesy of a leg side wide, and they get there. Relative ease. Player of the match for me, Kaisley Corder, 20 off 8, 3 fours and a massive 6, a 250 strike rate, but he bowled well as well. His 2 overs, 1 for 3. Well deserved player of the match for me, as the teams make their way out to shake hands. As I said at the start, I don't think it makes too much difference to the fact that German CC should qualify top of their group. Their net run rate is such that it will take an absolute miracle in the other game that's taking place for them to be removed from that. So we'll see them tomorrow in the grand final. But congratulations to St Moritz and Chris Lodge and his squad. Professional job that they did out there, bowling first, restricting the very, very powerful German CC to just 74 runs. A lot of that self-inflicted from German CC, has to be said. Looked a bit off it today. I don't know whether the excesses of last night caught up with them. I understand 1 or 2 of them were out until the early hours of this morning. Well, nonetheless, good to have them here. Really sociable group. Well done to St Moritz. They win by 8 wickets in the end. The next action on this pitch will be at 1 p.m. Beautiful. Beautiful day here, in marked contrast to what we've had for the first 2 days. My thanks to John for all his help. Thank you to you for wherever you're tuning in. I'm going to take a well-earned break and grab a bite to eat. We're back here just before 1 o'clock local time, when we'll see how the rest of the groups get on, chasing spots in the finals day tomorrow. Lot to play for. So from me, Rash Mahmood, I'll see you at 1 o'clock.